We are live. That's right, boys. Can't get pulled over before Burger Kings do all. You heard? We just stopped watching Little Smoky, as a matter of fact. That's the bomb. Cash song. Huh? Some of y'all play checkers. Rocky plays the game alive. What? Man. We are live. After the Weight Pile show, starring Rocky Strong, coming to you live from high top the Rocky Strong Broadcasting Network. Another exclusive. Oh no. Oh no, boys. Shit on a shingle, homie. I don't think we got no water. I dumped the water out because it was getting nasty in the bong, so I guess we're gonna have to run out here to the truck. It's raining, boys. It's raining like hell. I was waiting for it to jump off so I could get it in the dang thing. It was raining on me out there. I wanted to jump in on a good part of the song, you know, for the intro. Yeah, dig. Hey, off the weight pile. Calisthenics, cardio today. I ripped my hand up about 15 times today before we actually got a dang good hit on the bag. My wrist definitely janked up. Yeah, my wrist is definitely a little bit less than stellar. You know what I mean? But I did find that, like, I was trying to wrap it to where it would like pull against it, and it was making it worse. So I kind of took it and like lightly wrapped it, as a matter of fact, for real. Hey. Whew! It's raining, boys. It's raining. Dang it! Come on here. Bless America. God bless America. I'm trying to look into the video scope here, boys. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get it set back up here. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, man. Thank y'all for stopping in. I know a lot of y'all probably watching football and the like. Looks like my father-in-law's already asleep. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, dude, because I'm gonna come in as the Intercontinental Champion, yeah. I was gonna do a little bit of Intercontinental Champion things, you know. Because I'm about to be the heavyweight champion of the world, yeah. Hulk Hogan, yeah. I got your number and it's number 2, yeah, because I'm number 1, yeah. Welcome to the big time, because I'm already here. Goodness gracious, boys. What are we going to do? What are we going to do tonight? Alright. We got a new Bernie Hanna, so we might as well just go ahead and finish this one up, man. We got one more bud of the Bernie Hanna. And then we got the new batch. So I don't want to mix them up. A little bit higher THC content on the new one. Dang, activating factor. God bless America. Why didn't we say that, dude? Why didn't we say that? Idiot. Oh, yeah, look, we got the thumbtacks kicking. The walls come along a little bit closer, dog. We're getting there, man. We're getting the wallpaper dang near. Yeah. We're getting closer anyway. Having the wallpaper down. Oh, guess what else, man? We seen Weeby drop the short on Weeby TV. I don't know if y'all seen it or not. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but Big Cuz dropped a little short about a strip mining operation that was going on. He was just showing what it looks like. If you ain't never seen it before, it's probably surprising to you, you know, at best. Surprising at best. Probably downright despicable at worst. But hey, look. If you want electricity, you gotta have coal. If you want electricity, you gotta have coal. What did I just do with that water bottle? Here it is. Don't worry about nothing. Diesel Bomber, good to see you, homie. Oh, damn it, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That sucks. You probably stink right now. You're probably stinking to high heaven right now. Ay, ay, ay. We went out, got some new medicine, and went to Dave's Hot Chicken today. For the first time ever. I did like it, man. Dave's Hot Chicken is pretty good. It has like a light, like almost like a panko kind of, instead of like a real heavy breading. Like a lot of the Nashville hot chickens is like double breaded, you know, with a lot of breading on it. And then it's fried crispy, so it's good, you know, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of dig how it's like got like a thin crispy crust to it. I don't know if y'all had seen the short in the community post, but you might be thinking, what happened to the hot? Y'all had mediums, you showed a medium, where's the hot? Well, I foregone the hot today. I put them in for tomorrow. I think I'm going to make a short tomorrow. I know it don't give it like that same day. It don't give it that same day, you know, at the place, but I did the medium. It has almost like a chili flavor, like a chili powder. You know what I'm saying? But it's sweet, and it's a good one. It's just not Nashville. It's not Nashville hot chicken though. It's Dave's Hot Chicken. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different than what I was expecting. Still good though. I gave it an 8.8. We'll try again. I don't know if I'm gonna go off the beaten path. It's like an hour away from here. I don't know if I'm gonna go back off the beaten path to get to it again, but I don't know. Maybe. We might. I might get a hankering one day and be like, hell with it, man. I'm kind of somewhat of a hot chicken carne asada. Tired, man. Today was even a struggle, man. Yesterday's curl day was a struggle for sure. But today was definitely struggle bus. We did everything we were supposed to do though. I was even ay ay ay. Forgot what I was thinking. Oh, I was even trying to talk myself out of doing the elliptical machine. Like I said, I hit the heavy bag like a couple times. I wrapped my hand one way, hit the bag, immediately hurt. I was like, nope, that's not right. I wrapped it again a different way, hit it again, immediately, bang, and it hurt my wrist. Took it back and rewrapped it again, put the gloves back on, started hitting the bag a little bit. It didn't feel too bad. It didn't feel too bad. I just got to be careful. Like this bone right here is messed up somehow on the outside right here. And man, it's a sharp searing pain almost, you know? Like it's not fun. I've dropped things. I have dropped things before because of it, you know what I mean? Like I went to go pick something up and dropped it because of that pain. Nice, man. Good for you, dog. That is a workout, though, carrying that pack and stuff, dog. So, I ain't mad at you. This damn Bernie Hanna butter is kind of... This Bernie's kind of dank. It doesn't... like to break up real easy in the grinder. The herb grinder, if you will. Grinding some Parmesan. I just couldn't pull the trigger on that stuff. It was too expensive. It was like 50 some dollars for an eighth, and I just couldn't do it, man. Not with everything else that was so good on sale, man. Like, there were so many good things on sale. We got a new blueberry banana. We haven't had blueberry banana in a while. We only had it once, actually, and I was like, man, I really like that. I was standing back looking at the wall, and I was like, I'm gonna look when I go next time, see if they still have it, if it's on sale or not. And sure enough, they had it back. My father-in-law, I don't know if he can hear that or not. He probably can. He can probably hear me out here tapping. Shit, his TV's even off. I think he got mad at the Skins game, I think. I made a thing of chili in the crock pot with a pound of pork, ground up pork, and a ground up beef. And man, that stuff was a miss when I got home. I made me a little bowl before I jumped on live and ate it real quick. I still got to make my shake for the night. I tell you. This bitch right here is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, man, but... Oh, man. You know what I've been watching all day? Elvis, dog. Elvis, homie, that's what I've been watching all day. I've been watching, they was talking to the bodyguards, man, and, you know, I was thinking about it, man, today, and he was pretty much one of the coolest dudes to ever do it, man. He, had about 4 or 5 of his buddies. Some of them he grew up with. One was his cousin, that he got to know him, and he made them, you know, his basically bodyguards and hang around his entourage, you know, these 4 or 5 guys. And they were called the Dixie Mafia, or the Memphis Mafia. And it's just him and his boys, man, running the road, you know, from one show to the next, man. And, you know, give it or take whatever, man. I just thought it was really cool that, you know, them guys never betrayed him. They never stabbed him in the back. They waited damn near 20-some years before they started making videos on interviews and stuff with people, you know, talking about Elvis, man. And I've always been kind of an Elvis fan. I'm not like a super big Elvis fan like some people. I like the hits, you know. I don't really like the deep cuts like a lot of people. They get into Elvis, man. They gotta listen to every bit of it, you know. But I like Suspicious Mind. You know, I like the hits, you know. But they was talking about how, like, basically they talk about his whole life, and I was listening to it all the way up and down the road. So but they were saying the doctor started giving him medicine when he came back from the army. He was already taking some of that stuff, you know, to help him. Like the president of the United States even was, you know, they didn't want nothing to happen to Elvis. They didn't, while he was enlisted. So he was drafted, but I think he was on a tank too, is what he said. A tank division or whatever. And they wouldn't let nobody really know who he was or anything or what he was doing, except for the guys that needed to know, I guess. But when he came back, is when Colonel Parker started taking him out to the movies, man, and getting him in the movies in Hollywood and stuff. And that was really when stuff started going off the rails, you know. He got that doctor, and the doctor started writing prescriptions and all the guys' names for Elvis. And not just that, but like the guys' wives, their kids would have prescriptions in their names. Like, I guess National Enquirer or somebody, maybe it was New York Times or something like that, found out the doctor had prescribed like 40,000 giddy-ups. 40,000 giddy-ups in 1 year. And, you know, he said that the guys was all sharing it. And the guys was like, nah, man, Elvis didn't share it. Like, if you needed something for that day or something, maybe, but he wasn't going to supply it to you where you could be good all the time, you know. And basically, like, he started getting to where, like, he didn't want nobody, you know. He was a real recluse. And he would get to where, like, he didn't want to be around nobody. So the guys would facilitate that. They'd hold up in the damn house with a bunch of women. The guy said that one time there was 150 women in the house with them 7 dudes. And he said that Elvis, once he started getting going on, you know, some of the uppers, he'd have to take uppers to get through the night, and then he'd take downers to sleep during the day, and he'd start freaking out, and he'd always think people was, you know, on the security. He'd be calling them all the time, getting them up to get them to check on stuff, and they didn't have no time to sleep, you know. So they basically slept when he slept, which was pretty much never. So he would introduce them to it like, hey, man, you know, you might want to take a couple of these bad boys to keep up, you know, keep your energy level up, keep your attitude up, you know, so you ain't tired. And then they all started kind of getting addicted to him. And he'd start getting real fucking ornery and get mean with them. Hey, Joshua, good to see you, dog. Guys, now, good to see you, dog. He started getting real mean with them and shit, man. And one time they was telling a story that Jimmy Dean was waiting on him. And, you know, everybody, you know, that knew how he was, like, he would just show up late and stuff. Well, you know, everybody else was used to it. Well, Jimmy Dean wasn't used to it. When Elvis showed up an hour late, he said, man, you know, I ought to whip you a yard. I forget what he said, but he basically told him he ought to whip him, you know. He ought to whip his butt for being late, treating him like that, you know. And he ran up on Elvis, you know, getting mad, yelling in his face, man. And Elvis pulled that 22 out from his waistband, shoved it up underneath his chin, said, I ought to blow your damn head off for just talking to me like that. I'm just joking, Jimmy. Shit. And walked away from him. It's like, damn, no shit. I ain't know Elvis got down like that, man. There was another time, too, where one of his bodyguards, him and Elvis, they got into it, started arguing. They got to arguing, and he said, well, I'll fucking quit. And Elvis said, you can't quit because you fired. And he said, well, all right, Elvis, whatever, man, but I'm out of here. And Elvis went and hauled off and smacked him upside his head, man. And the dude's like a bodyguard, street fighter. Daggone it, if it didn't hurt his heart, man. I've been there, man. I've been there too, man. And he's like, Elvis, I didn't ever think you'd do that to me, man. And then he just walked away from him. He said, man, if I'd have hit him, I'd have hurt him. I'd have hit him hard, and I would have hurt him. Because that's the way I fight. I was like, damn, man, that sucks, dude. I've been in that situation before, man. When I was at the county hotel, man, my buddy, I've known him since he was a little kid, man. Good for you, bro. Absolutely, man. Hell yeah, dog. We was in the county hotel, and I seen him spinning laps. He was upstairs, and I was downstairs. So I said, hey, bro, come down here, man. Get in with us, man. And he was like, hell yeah, I will, man. So we got it worked out, you know. Usually if you got a little bit of motion, then you can get them to move people for you, you know. We had some motion in that cell with a lot of the COs and stuff, so we got old boy moved down to the cell. Well, you know, one day he like to get to playing sometimes, man. I don't like that shit, man. Like, you know, out in the real world, that's one thing on the street, but when you're in the county hotel, man, I don't like fucking playing because it'll end up leading to something, you know. People think that if you fucking play around, then, you know, you play around, and then next thing you know, something pops off with somebody that you don't fucking play with, and then you got more time, you know what I mean? So he comes over to the damn shower and threw a cup of cold ice water down in the shower while I was taking a shower, you know? So I was cussing the shit out of him in the day room. Well, we went to take and lock him down. And I went to telling him, like, you know, I don't fucking play like that, dude. And he was like, all right, well, we can fight about it if you want. And I was like, what? Like, you on some other shit, dude. Like, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't fucking play around. If you want to fucking play, then I'll fucking move on somewhere else, man. The guy that I was in there with, man, at the time, he was like, hell no, you ain't moving this big bastard in here. And then leaving me and he was gonna fucking send this dude down the road. What up, Bigfoot? Oh shit, I ain't worried about him, Bigfoot. I told him I don't look like that. I look like a dude that ties him up to a tree out in the fucking forest and leaves him. That's the kind of guy I look like. This Bernie Hanna is pretty decent, dude, for real. I like it. It's hitting. Got a good flavor to it. Yeah. But it's just like, you know, and dude was even like, man, I could tell, like, just the look on his face, man. It wasn't about fighting you or nothing like that. It was just, he was hurt. You know, he fucks with you, and then you was trying to take it to a different fucking level. Like, oh, you know, like I said, I'm a pretty loyal person, man. Like, I wasn't looking to thump him over it, but I was also not looking for it to happen again. You know what I'm saying? So he apologized and finally left it alone, you know, so. Oh, hell yeah. Like I said, it's got like a little bit more of like a chili flavor than Nashville hot chicken, but I did like it. And like I said, y'all may have noticed that there was 2 medium and 2 hots. Well, I ate the other medium on my way home in traffic, and I still got 2 hots in there, man, that I'm waiting to. I'm gonna probably eat them tomorrow when I get home. Corey, good to see you. Juice World. Say what now? You really appreciate what? Do I not have all messages on and I missed something or something here? Let me go back here. Yeah, I remember you from the other day, dog. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know what dude's talking about, man. That's something I ain't never listened to. I'm thinking about listening to him, though. Yeah, I feel like the other medium tender had just a little bit of spice to it. Just a little bit of heat to it, man. The hot should be good. I'll shoot a short tomorrow. You know. I was going to do it today, but I made chili for me and my father-in-law for the night. So I was like, man, let me try this shit, see if it was in account, because he's already in bed. It seemed like it came out pretty decent, though. Like I said, I put a pound of ground pork and a ground of beef and pinto beans and kidney beans and tomatoes and red chili or green chilies and tomatoes and a little bit of tomato paste and water. Chili-o mix. Missile. Yeah. No, I like it, man. I liked it. Like I said, it scored high, and like it's more like a panko. You know what I mean? Than like a real breading. You know, like the Nashville hot chicken's got like a real breading to it. What up, Corey Smith? Good to see you, homie. As always, dog. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're on the mend. I hope you're on the mend. Man. I need to get on, yeah, it's like a panko, like almost, you know, it's kind of got like that, you know, like kind of like a crumb type. Delicious. Don't get me wrong. Delicious. The medium one that I ate on the road was good, dude. I was like, man, this motherfucker hitting, dog. I just couldn't, I couldn't eat the hot ones when I got home. I wanted to do a short when I got home with them, you know, put one in the air fryer real quick. And I was like, man, let me cook up this food. So I went ahead and started cooking up the chili, and then I wasn't hungry for it, man. But we hit our middle shake. We got to hit one more shake today. We've been staying away from the sweets for the most part. I can't say that I've been 100% good on it. The Gatorade's got sugar. The fucking Red Bull that I drink in the morning's got sugar, which I know I need to stop drinking that bitch. But what we gonna do? I don't know. I hope Action's still in here. I think, yeah, there he is. Actions, not distractions. Appreciate y'all, man. All the members. I ain't made no members content in a minute, but it barely gets watched, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Yeah, I did have to go see a man about a horse twice on the weight pile today. I don't know if that was from the chicken or from yesterday. I don't know, man. You know, it's just hard to say. I don't want to blame the chicken. You know, I don't. Yeah, that jewel's a little bit out of my way, man. That jewel's a little bit out of my way, but the old lady ain't around, so I was like, hell with it. Might as well. I want to make that short. I've been trying to make that short for a while. Oh, man, yeah, I wouldn't like that. Man. Like I said, dude, I don't know, bro. It's going to be a toss-up between the Dave's Hot Chicken and the Crimson Coward for, like, you know, which one I think is the best. I really like that Nashville Hot Chicken. They're both good. They're just different. I really like that Polo Campero, even though I'm pretty sure I got food poisoning last time. I think they brined the chicken breast and maybe they brined it for too long. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know, dude. But anyway, they fucked my stomach up last time. Polo. I've been scared to go back. And then I'd have to say Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. I'd have to say after that, probably. Maybe before Polo Campero, you know. Really. Because I ain't scared of Chick-fil-A, you know. I can go to Chick-fil-A pretty much anytime. And then I'd have to say after that, fifth spot, man, it's kind of tough, man. You know, if we gotta wait to get all the way, well, no. See, it's like two local spots. You know what I mean? There's two local spots because the hot chicken kitchen is pretty good as well. It's more like a sauce than, it's breaded with the seasoning on it, but they sauce the shit out of it. So it's more like a sauced, you know, hot chicken. It's not a dry rub hot chicken. But the sauce is really good, especially with the mac and cheese. If you have a mac and cheese bowl with the white cheddar mac and cheese, it's really good. I haven't had churches since I was 7 years old, man. Was I'll tell you how long ago it was that, well, pretty close to the Hagler Hearns fight. I was like really close to a year, maybe a year after that, but not very long after the Hagler Hearns fight. Did we move? We moved here, so whatever year that was, 86, 87, somewhere in there, maybe. Because remember, we went to Church's Chicken and we got the big cups, Sugar Ray Leonard and no, with Marvin Hammer and was Sugar Ray Leonard? That's what it was. It was Wi-Fi should have been working, man. What the hell? Hopefully we're back now, man. But I was up till like 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, man. That also could have something to do with, like, I took a little nap this afternoon, but not too much, man. I did some ripping and running, and we made this afternoon, but not too much, man. I did some ripping and running, and we made food, all that. Yeah. What the fuck is going on, man? Come on, man. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It's the goddamn, it's this, look, man. It's not the connection, dude. Like, yeah, maybe if we were inside and we had the Wi-Fi, it would be like way stronger signal, but I forgot about that shit. Damn, boys gonna wake up my father-in-law. He's gonna come out here and fucking Tito Santana. You're going down this weekend, Tito. You might as well get in the garbage. That's right, because your style compared to me, you're garbage. Yeah. And I'm gonna stay Intercontinental Champion, yeah. 180, 360, 180, yeah. God dang it, man. Every time we get out here, man, he's in there sleep. Last night, should have came and did it last night. He wasn't here because he was at a wedding. We could have did big Macho Man shit yesterday. Alright, y'all. Y'all know, man. It's Sunday, the Lord's Day. Thank God for allowing us to be here for another week. Hopefully we'll get a chance to be prosperous this week. Hopefully he'll put things before us and we can take advantage of them maybe, and hopefully the good Lord will keep us all healthy enough to get out to the gym if we want to, or if we don't, or if we need to do something healthy enough for us to get out and do what we need to do, whatever that may be. Maybe it's just fucking going to the store. Sometimes that's hard for some people out here. Just going to the store is hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, you don't never know somebody's situation. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people out here down bad. So, you gotta feel blessed for the things you do have. You know what I mean? Like I've said it plenty of times, man. I feel blessed to be able to go out every day and physically get after 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours at the gym, depending on what day it is, So, hey, Eagle, good to see you, man. We chilling, man. We chilling. Just saying thanks to the good Lord right now for all our blessings and all the things He allows us to do, and all the glory to Him. We can do all great things in His name. So all I can do is thank Him for, like I said, allowing me the physical capabilities, the opportunity to go out and do it. That's all. He helps them who helps themselves. That's what they say. So we have to, we have to, we have to notice our opportunities and take advantage of them. However slight or however big they may be, we gotta try to recognize them and take advantage of them to the fullest. When the Lord puts something in front of us, it's a blessing. So we have to try to take advantage of them blessings. That's like if you ever do a job, man. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever had this explained to you, but if you're out doing a job and somebody offers you a tip and you don't feel like it's right to take the tip, you can say, no, thank you. But after that, you have to accept it because it's a blessing, and you have to accept your blessings when you can, man. So if you're out and you're doing a service and somebody wants to tip you and give you an extra couple bucks, man, for doing a good job or what have you, and you don't feel like it's necessary, and you say, nah, man, but after that, leave it alone, man. You have to accept your blessings, man. So I used to be like that too. I'm like, no, but no matter what it is, it could be anything, if somebody's offering something to you, you have to take advantage of it, or at least, think about it anyway. If you don't like that type of cake, then you have to be nice, try to be nice about it. But if you don't like that type of ice cream or whatever, you know what I mean, is being offered to you, but like I said, gotta try to recognize the blessings and take advantage of them. That's all we can do. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we see the path, That's all I can say. Hopefully he put me on the path and I can see it, and I can take advantage of what he says in front of me, And that's all we can do. But that being said, not a sermon, just a thought. Oh, they still got the I gotta go out there and fix it, man. The wind's been blowing so ferociously on the front yard that it's done blowed the pumpkin face mask off of him, and his hood came off, and then the mask was on there. I was like, oh, it still looks kind of cool without the hood on it, kind of, because it looks like a skeleton wearing a Halloween mask, And then now the Halloween mask done fell down because the wind was blowing so dang hard, man. It must have blew it and pushed it away, and it fell down. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. I need to look today. I didn't look it, but at BJ's they have the same one The same one, but it's the new one. So you know what they did this year? They painted it up a little darker, made it look a little nicer. You know, the one I got's kind of like, it doesn't have a lot of detail to it. The new ones, they done put the shellac on it and made it look nice and everything, you know. But I forgot to go over and look and see how much it was. I think last year it was like $200, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna go and get that again. Not that, you know what I'm saying? The old lady's out right now vacationing, so we can only do so much. Like I said though, I did stop by the Nike outlet today, so I tried on some J's, some Jordan 1s, because there's some ones I've been looking at that are on sale. The Rare Air Jordan 1s are on sale. I've been thinking about getting them, man. I've been thinking, yeah. I've been thinking, yeah. They're on sale. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. They're on, like, well, it's almost like, well, we'd be stupid not to get them. You know what I mean? Almost. You know what I mean? At this point, we'd be dummies not to get them. You know? That's the way I'm figuring it. It's too good of a deal, them being on sale. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of it, man. I can't do it out here because my father-in-law's sleeping right here, man. Like his head's like right at this window right here. I hate to wake him up. Like I said, he'll put the fucking big boot leg drop on us. Yeah, brother. You, what are you doing, brother? I ain't been listening to Hulk Hogan neither, man. I used to be able to hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo. Yeah, I'm just gonna come in with the big boot leg drop, brother. Ah, you got me, brother. You got me, brother. Ah, you got me, brother. You got me. Hell yeah, man. Those were the days back in the day, dude. I'd listen to Bubba every day, hoping Hogan would call in, man. Back before, everything unfolded with everything, man. And I'm not even really like all the way on Bubba's side on the whole deal, Like I think he won't admit to certain things, but he should have never had he should have never did that all the way around. But he definitely should have never saved that tape. So I feel like I've said a million times, like I feel like he won't admit that though. He won't admit that he should have never had the tape. He should have never saved the tape. Like, and it's either super creepy, like why would you held me too tight, brother. Like that's what it was, brother. You got me too tight, brother. Like it's either creepy that you wanted to keep it, or you wanted to use it against Heather when you went to court, like because you knew y'all was getting ready to separate anyway. Hey man, I seen that your head, it never hit. Yeah, nah brother, you actually held me too tight, brother. I couldn't move, you know, brother. I couldn't move, brother. That's what I'm saying, dog. Either way, man. And I feel like, you know, he was also being dishonest on the radio about that whole situation. And with Heather and all that. Like, he's always acting like everything was all good until that exact moment. Like, and right before that, they was actually calling in. Before that broke, people were calling in and telling Bubba that they were seeing her and Hogan out in town and shit. Like, and he's like, and then with the other dude too, after Hogan. But I don't know, man. Weird shenanigans. Kabukied out, dog. Kabukied out, for real. There was no reason to keep the tape. But, I mean, I'm with Bubba on the whole. Like, it ain't, like, all the way his fault because somebody else stole it and then tried to distribute it because Spice Boy's a piece of shit. You know, I do understand that and all, man. But Hogan was kind of fucking, yeah, man. It sounds like a Coke can. I never seen it, but I never watched it, but fucking, I mean, I seen the TMZ thing where, like, it's the aftermath and they were talking and shit, and he's like, oh, brother, I ate too much, brother. I feel like a pig, brother. I feel like a pig, brother. But, he kind of got fucking to being a pain in the ass, too, though, like, with Brookie. Call VH1, brother. Come on, brother, call VH1, brother. Call VH1.com and tell them vote for Brookie. Come on, you're fucking bullshit. Bubba, you're fucking bullshit, Bubba. You know, you can't even get your fucking Bubba Army, Bubba. Come on, brother. You can't even get Bubba Army to come vote for Brookie. Come on. Call VH1, brother. VH1.com, brother. Call them. Vote for Brookie. You know, Bubba, it's kind of bullshit, brother. You know? You can't even get the Army to fucking hulk up and do anything. You know? You can't even get them to do anything, brother. It's like, what the fuck you want me to do, man? Like, oh, man. I don't think she's a bad looking woman, you know. I mean, you gotta have, you know, listen, you gotta have a certain taste for it, but she's kind of got like a, fuck, what do you call it? Like a, damn, man, Amazon kind of look to her, you know. She's a big chick, but look, I don't think she's fucked up looking by no means, but. I can't even say what I was thinking. Oh, shit. Brother. Oh, shit. Damn it, man. Get down on the bed, brother. I can't even say what I was thinking, dog. What I was thinking is way funnier than that, but God damn it, man. Oh shit. Look out. You hulk up on your ass, man, in the kitchen. You had to try to hit her in the back with a forearm shot across her back. What did he do, man? I'm trying to think. I'm getting him and the Ultimate Warrior fucking mixed up, man. I know it. The Ultimate Warrior is the one that started, like, running in place, man. He would start fucking hulking up, man. Like, He wouldn't grab the ropes or nothing. That's all Ultimate Warrior. I'm starting to think, man. But he would do a thing, man. Like, he would start shaking his hand and shit. And then once he started the thing, you could come over and hit him. He'd still keep doing it. Come over and hit him. He'd fucking turn that way and fucking hit him again. He'd turn this way. Oh, shit. Yeah, no doubt, man. She probably got like fucking. Her arm's probably bigger than mine, probably. For real. Not that my arms are that big, but. Oh, dang, the tape was in there, man. The tape was in there. I was about to measure them today, man. They're definitely wider. They're wider than they were before, you know. I need to measure them. It'll be the same. Exactly the same. I can't remember what it was 16. It was 17, I think. 17 and 3/4. That was a long fucking time ago, though. Oh, yeah. No eating, no sleeping, just maniacism. What are you gonna do? Kill us now. Oh, shit. Nothing matters. Okay, no, you don't even know us like you think you do. Okay. Fuck, man. See, I've been watching. Like I said, I can't remember all of them. Then I get medicated and I don't do them as good. Yeah, when Brookie runs wild on you, yeah. He's fucking running down the hallway. Hey, brother. Where are you going? Where are you going, brother? Oh, God. Shit, man. Fuck, man. Oh, shit. Yeah. Eagle said she can big bootleg drop me anytime. That's what Eagle said. Eagle said he'll stand in front of that big boot any day. Be like a big red fucking bottom Chanel or some shit. I don't even know which one it is, man, to be honest with you. All the fancy shoes, I don't know what that shit is, but I know they're red bottom high heels or something though. That's like the shit. I was looking today, man. I need to put some money on a card so I can get some shelves for all this shit, man. Yeah, sitting down here, man. Yeah, we're coming along on this deal. We are. And this wasn't on sale. It's the only thing. The Ridgeline wasn't on sale. And I think the Matarena isn't on sale. Nor the 91 Octane or the other one, the Triple Burger I was telling you all about. It's at 37. 37. I was like, oh. It makes you curious. I was getting curious about the infused jewels too. Yeah, she's a Bolea. Yeah, that's what Hogan used to always say. You know, he used to always say Brookie was a Bolea, and Nick was a whatever the fuck, I can't remember, man. His wife. Shit, man, I can't think of what her name is. I never seen that rap video until here recently. That shit's wild. I can't believe Hogan didn't flip the fuck out on that deal. He probably did. She didn't. And you know that's fucked up too. Like they went after her on the fucking radio. Bubba and Hogan did, acting like she was a fucking asshole when Hogan was doing the same fucking shit. Man, she's running around in my car, brother. You know she's letting him drive my car, brother. Like he had just got the dang Brookie's best friend. He had to go get her an abortion or some shit. Or at least they got found out. No, I don't think that's what it was. My bad. Allegedly. Or some bullshit. I can't remember what the folklore was, but I know that he admitted to having adultery with someone else. I do remember that, and I'm pretty sure it was her best friend or some shit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Be a man, Hogan. Yeah, be a man. And 50 Cent even was like, oh, if you don't know hip hop, then if you don't have this rap album, the Macho Man album, then you don't know hip hop. Fucking, it was fucking 50 Cent. I was like, what the fuck? No way. That was before anybody knew who he was, though. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. That shit, what a weirdo, dude. Like, you know, one thing led to another, brother, you know? Sorry, Brookie. Sorry, Brookie. My bad. I won't do it again, brother. I won't do that gimmick again, brother. I promise. She scissors me. She scissors me. Motherfucker is always talking in Carney and shit too. But it's like the worst Carney ever. The Macho Man song's not on here. It's gotta be, dude. Oh man, that's all like old school stuff though, man, for sure. Like old school. Remember they kept saying that Macho Man was working out at the gym and everybody seeing that oh man. I don't even want to talk bad about Macho like they did, dog. They buried him. They buried him. Man, he was mad as hell too. But was like Macho Man called his lawyer, was like, hey, Bubba's saying, listen, man, Bubba is saying that I shit my pants, man. Well, did you much? Well, yeah, I did, but I mean, you can't say it. You can't tell people that. Oh, yeah, he was too. Yeah. He was fighting in the back, dog. He was fighting in the back. Yeah, remember? There was like a big thing, like, Animal tells the story of, how, Hulk called out Macho Man outside, and Macho Man wouldn't come outside, so he called Macho a puss. And later on, after that, Mach didn't come outside or whatever, but like a couple of shows later, Mach caught him in the back and gave him a couple, and they got into a scuffle in the back. And I can't remember what else, man. Something else happened with Hawk after that too. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't think Hogan would like shoot fight with Mach. I don't think, man. I don't think. Hey, Jamal, good to see you, bro. I don't think Hulk Hogan wanted to shoot fight Macho Man at all. I don't think he wanted none of that action, dude. Like, at the end of the day, man, Hogan was kind of a puss for real. Like, when it came to like taking spuds and all that, like when he would do the matches where he bled, he was always cutting himself. He never got juiced the hard way. Never. He always like, hey, lighten up, brother. God. Slow down, brother. Slow down, brother. Take it easy, brother. That's why him and Andre got along, because he didn't want to. He didn't want to. He didn't want to wrestle hard, tough either. You know, like for real. Whenever he said, oh man, I can't remember who it was. It was Ultimate Warrior. Kept hitting. He like run up and he hit, and they had like a high spot, you know, that they do in the match. That was off TV. They would do like the same match when they go into these towns, and every time he'd come off the ropes and he hit Andre with the clothesline, he hit him hard, and he's like, brother. Hey, brother, take it easy. Like this. And he'd show him, you know. And he said, don't worry, boss. I'll show him, boss. Well, Ultimate Warrior runs off the ropes, comes at him, about to hit him with the clothesline. He puts his fist out and he runs right into it. He was out. He said, I will teach him, boss. He's talking to Bobby Heenan. Yeah. No, like the Road Warriors always rough them up, man. For sure they would. Nobody wanted to wrestle with them because they'd always be trying to rough people up. They had a pretty good run with the Steiners. And who else, man? I'm trying to think. Who else? Oh yeah, when they came to WWF, remember they fought with the Legion of Doom. The other guys with the kiss face paint. Oh man, I just lined all my damn lighters up while we was talking. And now I knocked them over and knocked them down. Alright, y'all, look. Yeah, the dog face gremlin, yep. Yeah, but Big Papa Pump left him in his dust, dog. Big Papa Pump was actually a big deal, dude, for real. Y'all might not remember that much, but Scott Steiner was like the man for a good while. Through that little Attitude Era in WCW, was like Scott Steiner was the dude over there, man. Where are my freaks at? Oh yeah. Big Papa Pump. Big Papa Pump. What'd he say? Oh man. I can't remember, man. Scott Steiner's got so many good ones too, dude. Oh God. I mean, it's a man with words for sure. He's got shit that he says, and half that shit, it makes no sense at all. Like Macho Man would make no sense, but it sounded good. Scott Steiner would get out there and make no sense, and you just be like, hold on. Like, he'd be like, you would think it was making sense for a second, and then it would be like, what? I'm trying to think of what the fuck he said, man. God bless America. I think he was going at it with Ric Flair, and I can't remember what he said. But, yeah, Scott Steiner was a damn classic, man, for sure. Well, alright, boys, look. We're running along tonight. I was supposed to leave a long time ago. I was like, I'm about to get out of here. Then we got talking about fucking Macho Man and everything else. Hell yeah. I like watching Family Guy every once in a while. I was never like a super big fan of them or South Park, for real. I was already, like, I'm old, man, you know. It was like right there. My buddy used to watch the shit out of it. I like watching Beavis and Butthead when I was growing up, but the first time, you know, when I was like 16 when they first came on, I'd watch them, but, well, I guess it was like 94, 95, I think. So I'd been like 15, something like that. But anyway, alright, y'all, look, I'm gonna get out of here. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. I'm gonna go drink my last shake. We're getting pretty close to where we're like almost at 2 weeks. We're supposed to have that stuff supposed to like really be kicking in 2 weeks. I think we had really good curl days though, we did. I mean, I put forth the effort anyway. That's for damn sure. Shoulder day is the only day that I don't really like. Which you don't really have to go hard with your shoulders most of the time. You know, all them upright rows and all that, man. You don't have to do heavy. So, but anyway, look, I'll be on here all damn night. I appreciate everybody stopping by on a Sunday night, man. Have 14 likes in here on a Sunday night. It's pretty awesome. So, I appreciate everybody that stopped by tonight and hung out with the kid on a Sunday. Hope everybody remembers today's the Lord's Day. Tomorrow's Monday. So we'll get after it again tomorrow. We'll give Monday an elbow drop in the morning. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Hopefully it's something though. We need to run the trash. I know that. Whenever we get home tomorrow, I gotta run the damn trash. But don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. And tell your loved ones you love them. I'm about to get up out of here. Don't be a dick. That's what Crusted said. Don't be a dick. I was watching him today, man. When he was signing off. I didn't realize he says some of the same stuff I say, man. I didn't realize that, though, man. Like, I don't watch Crusted and try to copy him or anything. Like I said, I think we might just be like-minded, you know? We're on the same kind of shit, man, when we signing off. We don't want people to try to be nice to each other out there, man. We all humans, you know what I mean? Try not to fucking treat each other like shit all the time. But tell your loved ones you love them, though. Let them know. Can't never tell, like, you know? Can't never tell. I don't want to get into specifics, but I'm going to get up out of here. See y'all tomorrow. God willing, the creek don't rise. Bicycle. Oh, nah, I did say something about it. Terrible, man. Terrible. Fuck. Alright, look. One more again. God willing, the creek don't rise. Bicycle.